I used to play hide and seek when I was younger. I guess I still do. Most recently, I seek for hidden colors behind pseudo-truths. Growing up, I found blackness defined by the transatlantic slave trade and depicted in my history books solely as slavery, Jim Crow, and civil rights. I found blackness oversimplified and summarized into a 28-day celebration, but last month, I found blackness hidden in the soil of every continent. I found it extending beyond Africa and America and reaching back to the origins of the first era. I found blackness hidden in Egyptian pyramids, playing connect the dots with the stars forming the foundation for today's astrology. I found blackness preluding Columbian explorers and conquerors and in the wallets of neocolonialists. This game of hide and seek is never ending. The more I find hidden. And so I count. I count the number of injustices and racialized institutions hidden in our nation's law. I count how many times Rodney King was beaten, Troy Davis was murdered, and Trayvon Martin was shot. But what's the point in counting when my history is being whitewashed, Clorox bleached and spun out of context to make it more palatable for the European ego? So although I count, I keep my eyes open and I teach myself to question. I question why I'm taught to worship a God that does not look like me, unknowingly toasting to the erosion of my self-esteem. And I question why I'm never taught that the Dark Moors guided the Europeans out of the Dark Ages. And I question why I'm never taught that the original Statue of Liberty depicted a black woman free from chains. And I question why I'm never taught that Michelangelo was specifically instructed to paint a white version of Jesus and his disciples. And so, in this game of hide and seek, I have found that knowledge is power. If you don't know your story, then you will believe his story. And if you can't see how blackness is elegance, then you will never question why white is always right. And if you don't seek, you will never find. You will always just be counting. Thanks.